Is there a problem? You go back to India. You Hindu? All you Hindus, camel rider. You camel rider. Go back to Hindi. White power. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move my car. Here, I'll film you too. How do you like that, you Hindu? Are you a Hindu? When did you come to Canada?
I was born in Canada.
Are you born in Canada? When did you learn not to mind your own business, you Hindu?
You're actually parked in
yeah,
the spot.
and we're trying to turn around, and you're there and she's there. Can't get out. Isn't it funny? Huh? You huh? How do you like it? Huh? I'm not threatening you. Don't feel threatened. You're taking a picture of me. Have a nice day, sir. You too, have a nice day. You too. Have a safe drive home. Yeah, we will. Have a nice day. Hindu? Don't worry. Everything's fine. Did you ever wear a turban? You should. I'll make your wife like it better. That's right. See, I'm filming you like you're filming me. Taking your picture. Remember my face, because I'll remember yours. It's not a threat. That's right. You're right. Remember that.
All right, so what we just witnessed was one of the more vile male Karens we've seen in recent days. In fact, I'm having difficulty that this is a racist Canadian male Karen on a racist tirade. I'd ask the team, they're usually never wrong, but are we sure this male Karen's from Canada? I spent a lot of time in Canada. You accidentally bump into someone and the Canadian citizen says, oh, sorry, that's how kind they are. They usually don't tolerate this kind of vile, outrageous bigotry, racism. But in this case, okay, they're saying indeed this is a Canadian. You can't win them all, Canada. You can't win them all. Okay, they watch worldwide television and have picked up some things. Okay, so the racist Canadian male Karen harassing an Asian man. Screaming about Hindu this and that and turban and just gross and full of this steamy hate that boiled over, apparently. I don't even know what we do with someone like this. I remember when Canada has banned, I believe, both Bill O'Reilly and Ann Coulter from speaking engagements because they were filled with racism and vile speech that was against code there. How do we even handle this?
I don't know how to handle something like this. I mean, this is a problem that's been going on for centuries, not just in this country, but also in places like Canada, like the UK, places that are so-called melting pots, right? Places where with globalization and immigration and migration patterns of people, you know, these types of instances of these conflicts, I guess, are kind of inevitable. But racists are so dumb, right? Like they're just dumb people. Their dumb brains are incapable of comprehending this world and the people in it and the histories that inform this present, like things, you know, like migration patterns, how people end up where they are and why. And racists are so angry because they're childish and they're incapable of processing their own emotions. And, you know, this guy thinks that Hindus wear turbans, which tells me that he is uneducated. And one thing that's so strange about racists is that they seem so confident in their ignorance. Like, it doesn't seem to bother them that they are so dumb and uneducated. But that's what racism is, right? If the only thing you have about yourself to make you feel better than anyone is that you were born white, then that is a very, very fragile state of existence and being. And you're gonna, like, if I'm white and you're not, I'm better than you. And even though you're probably not, you're probably a much worse person than the person that you're insulting, you know, that's all they need. And they need it. They need to feel that.
That stems from insecurity, and it is very dumb. You're right. They just do not seem to possess the capacity. I don't know if they were deprogrammed in some way, if we were able to reverse the indoctrination, that we could then educate properly these people, but they're so hell-bent on staying this way. That's what I find, most of them, despite
I think
history.
it's just better for their ego, you know,
Yeah.
because the more educated they are in certain things, they realize that they're not better inherently than anybody else. And they really have to grapple with that.
Yeah, well said. I don't think it's worth paying any price to send them off somewhere and correct things, because I'm not sure it can be corrected. This kind of ignorance is a choice so dumb that they're screaming the lack of historic value and context out loud. They're very loud with their lack of intelligence, and it's strange, actually. I do think they should be studied by scientists, PhDs, people who are equipped for this kind of thing. I've said it before. It should become a routine college course, and it should have levels, and we should have PhDs in Karanicity and the study of these people. They've existed forever, but we need to really target and raise money for the research, perhaps develop medications so that if it can't be cured, it can be managed so the rest of us can have some peace. I actually believe that. Yeah. So there. Okay. What causes this? Is it in utero? Is it something in childhood? When does it start? And how do we get it under control?
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents. Yeah. I look forward to reading those. What do you call it? The dissertations, the reporting on this kind of thing. I think it'll make us all better.